So welcome aboard Casmar. As you can see, we're moored up next to the fisheries protection vessel, and we're kind of run out of time. I'm totally gutted that we're not going to make this passage. Unfortunately, just due to a worn bearing in the water pump and how long that took to get changed, we're just not going to do it right now. And so tomorrow we grab a hire car and head back. I've got meetings to do, and my Uncle James, who has been the other skipper on board here, he has to get back too. It's always great doing passages with him. We run into all kinds of adventures, and this time it was breakdowns. Last time was the Bay of Biscay, and that was everything from storms to being becalmed on a mill pond. But we always have a fantastic time when we set to sea. You know, I really do love that time and the passion of the sea that we share, and we get to do these things, these crazy passages together. So I'm very grateful to him for sparing the time to come and help bring Casmar back. Mark, our Royal Engineer, you know, he's someone we met as I was being towed in by the life raft, and I'm going to do another video or two over the coming week about Mark, because this individual is exceptional, you know, you really do need to know about him and his company, because when we were being towed in by the lifeboat, I literally sort of made a couple of calls, and Mark picked up the phone, and his company deals with massive shipping. I mean, you know, this is a big old vessel, but you know, they deal with much bigger, and they wouldn't normally look at a little wooden tub like Casmar, but you know, he said, I'm passing that way anyway, what time do you think the lifeboat will have you in? I'll come and have a look. We turned up and we got talking, and it turned out he'd been in the Royal Navy as a marine engineer, and he got to know about the sort of work that that we were doing with the walnut tree, and the reason why we wanted to use Casmar as part of a research project that we were going to do with Matt Wheeler and others. He became utterly enthused, and despite freezing cold temperatures, chucking it down with rain, you name it, all the obstacles he had to overcome, he stripped off the broken water pump, tracked down what type of pump it was, because there was no markings on it, everything was worn off of this thing, sourced it, found it, got it shipped, came down, spent time in his own time organising all of this and fitting it and getting his ship shape and Bristol fashion. He's crawled through the bilges, he's checked oil temperatures, everything you could possibly do, and given this old Mercedes lump that hangs out in our engine room down here somewhere, the big nod and the thumbs up, and you know, gave Casmar the bill of health to head to sea. So you know, it's been great, and meeting Mark and has renewed our faith in humanity. We must also say thank you to the local radio here in Whitby, who did a piece on the walnut tree, and you know, that was nice, and it created a little bit of a conversation locally. So up north they really love their military veterans up here, you know, so down south you better take a little bit of a note, I think, because there really is a very supportive atmosphere up here. That's not to say we don't get support down south, because of course we do, but it's not as maybe as open and as proud sounding as it has been up here in the north. So anyway, we're not going to get to do the passage. Let's hire a car back. Looks like good old Casmar here may have to finish the trip by road haulage, but that's not a bad thing. But you know, we've learned a lot of things on this passage. We know that Casmar has a really comfortable cruising range of about 50 nautical miles. You know, she could do 70, but 50 is a really sort of comfortable time to be taking her. We know she has exceptional seafaring capabilities, because we hit some seas, and she just bounced through them like there was no tomorrow. So you know, she's a good old tub. we've got to make some modifications for what we want to use it for, but that's okay. We'll do that over the winter months. And if there's anyone out there with some skills with radars, electrics, engines, carpentry, or just damn willing to do a bit of cleaning and a paintbrush, then please, get commenting below, and let's get together and have a bit of a laugh over the winter months, doing some work on Casma over a brew, sharing some banter. It's going to be great. So yeah, so that's really me, finishing off, sort of doing some weird turny thing here in Whitby Harbour, just showing you some of the fabulous fishing boats behind us. There's a big fishing industry, mainly potting, lobsters, crabs and that sort of stuff. Some of these skippers they are exceptional. Watching them come and go, and their boat handling is second to none. Phenomenal. So yeah, so we're a little disappointed that we're not going to be able to do the sort of bits and pieces we wanted to. I must say that the cold weather, the extreme damp and everything else has really taken its toll on my health. I've got some pretty swollen knees right now, and in a lot of pain with the arthritis. But you know what? What's life without a little bit of pain? It adds to the fun. So I'm not going to gripe, I'm not going to cringe, because this has been a fantastic opportunity. And all the time we've been having these problems, we've been in contact with the guys up in Sunderland who we got the boat from. They've been very concerned, trying to do their best from a distance and do what they can to help and support. So yeah, hi guys, if you do check in and see this, thanks for everything. And one day I am going to bring Casma back with a crew of some of the people that we help and support, and you can meet them, and I'm sure it'll be a good crack. So yeah, so this is it really. I'm about to shut Casma down for the night, turn her off, and in the morning we'll stow everything away and head to Scarborough to pick up our hire car to head home. So big shout out to the people of Whitby, who have been absolutely awesome in the time that we've been stuck here, particularly the Seamen's Mission, who have plied us with fried breakfasts and cups of tea and kept us warm, and done all the wonderful charitable things that they do. They've been absolutely awesome, and so my big thanks to the Seamen's Mission. And so right now I'm going to go and bed down. A little disappointed that we're not going to complete the passage, but better for the education that this opportunity has given me. And I really look forward to a lot more exploring with Casma and sharing opportunities with others at the Walnut Tree, and Mark Wheeler, who's going to help us with the research project that I want to do, our military and police officers and others that we support with mental health, getting an opportunity to come on board Casma and learn some new skills to help them both with their mental health and life in general, and build their confidence and learn new skills. So everybody's going to be a winner. She's a great boat. I've loved every minute of it. Like I say, just a little bit sad to be kind of returning home by road, but you can't have everything, and at the end of the day everybody's safe, everybody's sound, and that's all that matters. So for now, you know me, Lou Woodley, CEO, Walnut Tree Health and Wellbeing, freezing in Whitby, and ready to turn in. So good night everybody, and thank you for your amazing support. Bye bye.